Welcome to our Wellness Chats. We are here today with Sanjeev Kumar to talk about the importance of meditation in our daily lives. Sanjeev, welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Sanjeev, so let us kick it off, first of all, by asking you, how can meditation change our lives? We've heard about meditation, especially now, I think, throughout this pandemic, it has gained so much attention. But as an expert, please talk to us about how is meditation able to change our lives?
Yeah, meditation is a way of life, I can say. The first thing, whatever we do, you know, think, act, So meditation is based on it. Even if I'm sharing my talk at this moment, I need to be alert, aware, and conscious of whatsoever words I'm sharing with you.
Mhm.
Then it will make a great transformation into our life. Your question is very particular, like how does it help us to change our life? Most of the people are busy, and occupied in activity of daily living. They are living in the superficial world, where they are much more connected with the mind, ego, too many useless and unwanted thought of desire, therefore they are not able to move inside, where there is a center of being, where there is a love, forgiveness, kindness, compassion, is already there. So as soon as we connect at the center of being, where there is a light, where there is a love, so the more we connect with the help of meditation practice at the center of being, you will notice that everything keep on changing itself, when you are getting more alert, more awakened, you started looking the things at different level, you will be totally different from what you have been when you are living on the superficial world. So, and meditation is a way of life, as I said. Whatever we do, even I am driving my car, I have to meditate, I have to be slow, relax, deep down, and bring my awareness to the breath, So as soon as I come to the breath, what will happen? We will be connecting with the life force energy, And when you connect with the life force energy, you will be living from moment to moment. You will be living into the present moment awareness. And what will happen? You will see you are getting more mindful. You are getting more meditative. In activity of daily living of whatsoever work you are doing. Even I am preparing sandwich, just for example, I am I should be alert, aware, and mindful of each and every activity. Just for example, as I said, when I make a sandwich, I have to cut with the bread, I have to cut not the bread, I have to cut the vegetables, I have to put in the bread, So, what we have to do, we have to be aware, alert, each and every activity, We should not be hurry, We should not be lost into the thought of the past or the future, and when we lost into the thought of the past or the future, what will happen? Maybe with the help of the knife, we can cut our finger. Why? Because we are not living there.
Mm.
Therefore, the problems are happening in activity of daily living. People are much more living into the thought of the anxiety, worry, and they are living into the thought of the dream, ambition, goal, So
Right,
therefore, they are missing this beautiful present moment awareness. So
right.
the more we aware, the more we are mindful, the better it can change our life. So that's what I can say. Yeah.
No, that is really well said, Sanjeev. And I read somewhere that present it's called present time. It's called present because it's a gift.
Yeah, yeah.
Past and future, it's nothing, but you're so right that we are so consumed by anxiety and worry and all the other things. Our mind is always preoccupied with so many things. And what I heard you say, that we have to bring awareness in our daily lives to be able to live from from a life of fulfillment with love and joy. Now, with that in mind, and in light of the current pandemic, how are we able to transcend fear and anxiety with meditation?
it is a pandemic time, you can see there's a lockdown outside, people are losing the job, people are losing their houses, so therefore they are much more scared, like what will happen in the future, so during the pandemic time, in order to transcend our anxiety, fear, stress, we have to do meditation practice, which is very important. Even we have to go inside our house and do the breathing exercise, which is very powerful tools. How we have to do the breathing exercise, we have to close our mind, we have to close our eyes and bring our awareness to the breath. So as soon as we bring our awareness or connect our awareness to the breath, what will happen, we are getting disconnected from the thought of anxiety, from thought of fear, as we discuss, from where the thought of anxiety, fear is coming by living into the thought of the past or the future. But this is the divine movement which exists right now, the way I am present physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally at this moment. So why can't we celebrate this beautiful present moment awareness? However, we have to live into the thought of the past or the future. But the more we connect with this beautiful, awesome, divine moment, even we can take control of the past or the future. But people are living with the mind, and mind is full of doubt, confusion, worry, anxiety, So as soon as we come and bring our awareness to the breath, as soon as we connect with our heart, what will happen, we can focus, aware and mindful of whatsoever work we are doing. So as I said, the first way is to do meditation practice with the breathing meditation. The another thing we can do, we can recharge our battery. Sometimes we have to go to the nature, we have to connect with the water, ocean, mountain, we have to connect with the fresh, powerful, highly vibrational energy. Why? Because it is full of oxygen, right? So the more we take the oxygen inside, it will declutter all kind of the useless and unwanted thought of the past, thought of the future, and it will connect with the creation, it will connect with the flow of existence, so as soon as you connect with the flow of the existence or the power of creation, what will happen, automatically you will notice all kinds of the useless and unwanted thought of the fear, anxiety keep on dissolving itself, and
Mm.
remember, when we go to the nature is full of negative ion, so the more we consume the negative ion, what will happen, it will declutter, deprogram and decondition all kinds of the useless and unwanted thought. Another part of meditation practice we can do, we are a observer, remember, we are a watcher, we are a witnesser, so whatsoever things are coming into this moment, we have to let it go, we don't have to hold the negative thought, emotion, energy. As I said, mind is based on the thought of the past and the future, mind will try to connect with so many useless and unwanted thought of hate, jealousy, scared, anxiety, this and that. So as soon as we connect with our heart, we are an observer, we are a witnesser, let the thought of negativity comes into our mind, but we don't have to hold it back, we don't have to resistance with it, we have to let flow, we have to let move into own direction, but most of the people are judging it, most of the people are making labeling of it, therefore they are living into the thought of the past and the future of the thought of the fear, the thought of the anxiety. So another part of meditation practice, we are a watcher, we are a witnesser, we are an observer, so as soon as we witness it, whatsoever thoughts are coming into this moment, what will happen, we are disconnected from the thought of the fear, from the thought of the anxiety. And in the time of the pandemic, we can do meditation practice, so these are important tools.
Yes, 100% they are. And I think, as you said, in this pandemic, another big problem that we're seeing is a lot of people in our own communities are very lonely. They're either in their homes alone, or they're away from their friends and families. They're not able to go and see their friends and families as much as they used to before.
Yeah, yeah.
And loneliness is also causing a little bit of a problem for a lot of people in our communities. Can we and are we able to use meditation to overcome loneliness, Sanjeev? What are your thoughts?
It is very important question, especially in the pandemic area, because people are not going to see their family members, friends, relative, right? So they are confining themselves inside the house, and therefore they are attracting the thought of a stress, thought of anxiety, thought of fear. So in order to overcome the power of loneliness with the help of meditation practice, I can say this is the opportunities, this is the possibilities. As I said, there are two things happens into our life. If negative things happens into our life, there are two possibilities. The first possibility is we will consider, oh, I am failing this examination. There is something negative thing into happen into my life, and I will focus attention, energy into the negativity. And what will happen? I am going to attract more negativity. Why? Because I emitting the thought frequency of negative thought emotion, and like attract like. So whatever you thought frequency you emit into the existence, you will attract same thing into your life. Let us
Mhm.
come to the loneliness. So when we are lonely, the first thing, it is a perfect time to be awakened, to move inside. There are two things. One is loneliness and other is aloneness. Aloneness means when we live in the solitude, when we connect with ourselves more and more with the help of meditation practice. But loneliness is a painful, people are looking for somebody else, so
Mhm.
where the problems are happening. So I can say it is a perfect opportunities, it is a perfect possibilities to awaken ourselves more and more. How? We can do some yoga inside our house, we can do some meditation practice, because we can live in the crowd. When we live within ourselves, before the pandemic, what was happening, people were so much busy and occupied with too many things, with the family, friends, this, that, work, job. That was okay, right? So this is the pandemic time where people feel more loneliness. But remember, when we feel more loneliness, there is a perfect time to be awakened. There is a perfect time to know ourselves more and more. And then you can know others, and then you can help others. How can I help others when I'm not able to help myself? This is important thing, right? So I
Mhm.
can help only others when I'm able to help myself, when I'm able to discover who am I, when I am able to discover my own hidden potential. So I can consider it is a perfect opportunity to know who am I, to discover our hidden potential, to connect with the higher source of energy, to live into the present moment. As I said, we can go for deep meditation practice, by disconnecting with the thought of the past and the future. So that was my concern, that was my tips. Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Sanjeev, for joining us on this episode and sharing such valuable insights. And to all our viewers who are watching us, if you want to reach out to Sanjeev, you're able to check him out on his website at santeaching.com, and you will be able to get much more information on there. Thank you so much once again, everybody, and stay tuned for more episodes. Take
Okay,
care.
thanks. Okay, bye.